Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict cut file shop, and I am going to use this little cut file right here. And make sure that you check down below and it will be all linked there and everything. So it is a puppy, and let me pull it up quick. I thought I remembered what it was called and then went right into forgetful mode. Okay, so it is just called ZZZ, and I'll link, like I said, I'll link it down below. It is one of the first releases for October, and I thought that lately, now that my little puppers of Asher Basher is starting to calm his little patootie down, he's starting to sleep in my room. My craft room, and I keep finding him in all different places. Like, he doesn't sleep on a bed. Schnauzers, I am finding, and the more I read about them, just a little bit about like their habits and stuff, they do not really like beds. They just lay wherever they feel like laying. And both my husband and I are starting to come to the agreement that this is completely true, because both of these pictures are of my little stinker binker, literally on my feet. So the one where he's laying like on his side, that is where I sit and do most of my typing and whatnot. And because I've got an L-shaped desk, so one side is where all of my monitors are at, because yes, I do have two monitors, I dual it. And so I have the one side that way, and then the other one where he's like all spread out, the other one that's laying off to the side, that one is where I actually have my photos and stuff that I'm wanting to scrap for the day or for the week or whatever theme I'm on, is where it's sitting. So he's like down where my crafting feet, where my feet would be at, and where I film all the time. And so I constantly have to look and watch where he's laying, because I do not want to roll over this little guy just because he's always on my feet. For the most part. So I decided that I took these photos, and I was showing Fran the other day, or this past week, like how he's been sleeping, and I was like, you know what, I need to use this cut file because I absolutely love the cut file. I think it's gorgeous and it is so much fun for a puppy for sure. And I decided to pull out the one and only collection of puppies that I have, which is called Cooper from Bella Boulevard. I do have on pre-order, I do have Echo Park, my dog, and that I'm going to get that as well. And then I decided, as I was making up this layout, that he's going to get his own little 12 by 12. I'm not going to do Traveler's Notebooks. I have officially made him a 12 by 12 album, and I am going to go in that route instead of the other route, which was just going to be like a Traveler's Notebook, and I was going to make them small. I decided, nope, I'm going to make them 12 by 12. So I'm just backing it, and I backed the puppy in a grayish color because he does have gray white-ish. He's almost black, but his feet and like a little bit of his undercoat is got that, what I call that salt and pepper look to him. So I decided gray was going to work, and it's a subtle pattern. And then I did a blue subtle pattern for the bed that he's sleeping on, or like the blanket type thing that he's sleeping on, the little puppers. And so this title is just going to be just like the cut file. And I absolutely positively love this little guy. Just look how cute he is. And then, of course, you know, the bed that he's on. I just like that. And then I did the Z's. The one blue Z is the same color as the bedding that I use. And then the other one is just a little bit of scraps that I had from the last one I did. Because if this is his only second layout, I have to print out more photos of him. Right now I'm trying to just play catch up on everything that I have printed before I start printing out all of, you know, like 2020's stuff. So these here I actually printed out with my Canon selfie, just because I didn't want to, I wanted to use this cut file. I had a big idea, and this big idea came to life. So here I am. I'm just gluing this down. He is, I have to say, he is one, I would have never thought, if you know me personally, like outside of social media wise, they know that I'm not, like, I love Asher Basher, I really, really do, but I have a very hard time keeping things, like, I need things clean and seamline and, you know, things like that, and my allergies come into play and all of, you know, this type of stuff. And Asher Basher is hyperallergenic. He does not bother me at all because I am very, very allergic to animals and their dander, and schnauzers, none whatsoever. I am totally good with that. So if you are wanting a puppy that has absolutely no issues with allergies, schnauzers would be definitely one of them for you to look at. He is such a good little puppy, and he works so well with Mr. Josh. I'm telling you, Josh and him have this relationship that's just unreal. And I'm a little worried that come December and my husband has to go overseas for a year, I'm kind of curious to see how this little guy is going to handle it, because obviously he's been home with daddy for this whole time. Like, he's crate trained, but he's never been crate trained for, you know, 8 hours in a day, because he's going to have to be due to, you know, me working. Where now Josh has been home since the pandemic's been going on, and who knows what's going to happen when I get to the point of the pandemic. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to tell you until it gets there, because I do know that the second wave is showing up, and I'm trying not to, you know, it is what it is. But he's been home this whole time, so Josh has been allowing him to do whatever. But I do know that starting in November, towards the end of November, when I do actually have to stay, you know, I'm still at home or I'm still at work and I'm still going, Josh is going to get him trained and start training on it, because we have a pretty good place of where we want to put him. And I think we're going to place him in, we're going to place him in our little laundry room area, so that he can still be in there, get some water and some food and stuff like that, and then hopefully be able to hang out until we get home, and then he'll not pee everywhere, because will be almost, at that point, he'll be rounding 9 months? Yeah, about 9 months. So yeah, so there it is. I decided to stop and just get all the gluing down as much as possible and whatnot, because I do come in with liquid pearls. Now, I sell them through Close to My Heart, so I'm getting used to using them. It's something that they're new for me. They're driving me nuts. I do absolutely love them. Now, if you're wanting to have enamel dots and not have enamel dots and have to purchase them all the time, liquid glue is perfect for it. I am learning how to use them more and more, so you'll start to see them come out. I just have a select few, because that's all Close to My Heart sells, and I'm working on them. So I'll link the two that I use down below. The black is oxide. Let me see here. The black is oxide pearl, and then Robin's egg is the teal I come in with. Obviously, that is it. Make sure that you go check down below with Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. All of the links and stuff is there. Go check out the Facebook, everything. It's just an amazing group. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.